This is Colin Dixon with nScreen Media, and I'm speaking with Krista Fritzen, CEO of NetInsight, and Per Lindgren, who is CTO. Gentlemen, how are you doing?
It's fine, thank you.
And NetInsight, you're announcing today a very, very interesting new workflow distribution platform. And it really attacks, I think, a big problem that many content providers have now. As OTT delivery has matured, so has distribution strategies. And many companies now are faced with distributing to multiple endpoints with many, many different protocols involved, making it extremely complex, making the workflows extremely complex. And this is something that it looks like you're taking a run at helping them with this announcement today. So, Krista, why don't we start with you first? And we're expecting really big growth and probably accelerated by COVID-19, right?
Yes, and I mean, we have seen for a few years now that the cloud technology have really been increasing fast in the market. But as you mentioned, the COVID have really accelerated that. And we see that many broadcaster service providers have starting to look into the cloud and using that as a platform to distribute sports and other content into the market. And I saw just the research coming out that from between 2020 to 2024, the growth in the market in cloud should be like over 30% per year. So it's a market that really are lifting now, and we are launching a new platform, new product that's the most open platform in the market right now. And one thing it's very still beneficial for our customer is that they can use the installed base of product that they already have, so they don't need to reinvest to discard the existing product, the existing network that they have, so they can combine that into an ecosystem and use that.
Right. And many companies are already using Nimbra for internal distribution of reliable distribution across the internet for internal production purposes and for other purposes, right? So this actually builds on that for them, right? So can you explain how what the big outgrowth is here from that?
As you said, NetInsight's traditionally been very strong on more tier one types of sports events and live events and contribution distribution. We're more managed IP networks. I think this is really taking a big step into cloud and using cloud technology and internet to just drive down cost, but with a very high reliability. And as you mentioned, Colin, it's been a very fragmented market, and you have to think about end-to-end solution. How do you handle things like security, timestamping, stream alignment, protection in the cloud and over internet? And I think having that open platform, being fully format and protocol agnostic, and being able to even do conversion within the Nimbra Edge platform, we are helping to make that transition and also enhance the quality and the security of the production and the end-to-end workflows.
Right. And this actually helps companies in a number of ways, doesn't it? Because it's a very flexible solution, helping both on-demand events and 24/7 delivery, right?
No, it's really built as a global media delivery architecture that you can spin up in an open cloud environment or in private data centers or any hybrid. It means you can ingest content anywhere in the world and you can output it anywhere in the world. And it's a very simple thumbnail-based GUI, which you can even publish your content and let other self-provision the content to their outputs. So from that perspective, it becomes a really next generation media delivery, for example, for just doing satellite replacement or driving down the cost for IP delivery. But we're also adding things like timestamping, 1+1 protection mechanism to make it a very reliable and cost-effective ingest into the remote production workflows that is also moving into the cloud. And traditionally, it's been more like social media, but we now see tier 2 sports, we see enterprise, they're moving into more software-based and cloud-based production workflows. And we even see tier 1 events having parallel productions with remote productions over managed IP 10 gig, 100 gig pipes, but with a parallel social media production that resides in the cloud. And as Christer said, we can really ingest into both workflows now using the Nimbra Edge and its Edge Connect.
I think one of the things that has come out of COVID is just this acceleration of remote production. People are now working out of their homes, and it doesn't look like that's going to change. So it sounds like this is a really excellent timing to really support that, doesn't it, Christer?
Yes, I mean, we see that we all are changing our way of working, and our habits is changing. So even the media market would also change, and this is really push into the new way of working. And we see that the companies, broadcasters, service providers are changing now and using all these new technology coming in, and use that as be more flexible, cost efficient, and have a lot of different solutions to, as Per was saying, all the way from tier 1 to tier 3, and different content that they need to deliver.
Right. But Per, I wanted to come back to something you said that I think is actually really important, and that's the timing issue. And of course, you have lots of experience with that with another product which you sold on, Psy. But timing, it seems like, is going to be really important, because one of the things I'm hearing a lot now from content owners and licensees is that they're looking to do more advanced things in IP than they ever could do in broadcasters. So they're looking to do multi-camera angles, simulcasts. We're even seeing this uptick in watch parties where multiple people are watching together, and everybody wants to be on, video at the same time. So it seems like the timing upgrades that you've made with the solution are really timely, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's, as you said, Colin, it's something we've been working for a very long time, and we built the synchronized live OTT delivery to be able to send everything so everyone got the same picture at the same time. What we realized then was that the input feeds into our playouts often could be seconds apart, because you have different encoding formats, you have different coming from the internet, or because of different protection mechanisms. So this is something we're solving here, that we timestamp everything at the source, and we deliver everything streamlined into the production in the cloud environments, or directly into the playouts. And I think timing and security and protection moving into internet and cloud workflows is going to be as much more important the coming years.
Right. And I suppose it's worth reminding everybody that the infrastructure also handles mezzanine files and high quality 4K and 8K.
Yes, we are definitely totally transparent in essence to that. So we are having 4K today. We haven't tried 8K, but it's transparent.
Yeah. Well, this is very exciting. When is this available? You're announcing it today, but when is it available? Immediately? Yes, we have customers already deploying it now. But also now with the new release, with all the enhancements, is to enable this to really become an end-to-end solution, all the way from the appliances and the cameras into the cloud, and also handle global distribution platforms. So it's a huge enhancements. I believe really this next generation type of media delivery platforms. Very good. So this is great. I'm sure there's a lot of companies out there will be very interested in talking with you, because, as I say, this remote production has really made production complex. And as we talked about at the beginning, distribution is also much more complex. So this looks like it could help at both ends. Yeah. Thank you both very much for spending time, and hopefully you'll come back and tell us about some of the great projects that your customers have been executing on the platform. Thank you, Per, and thank you, Krista.
Thank you, Colin.
Thanks, Colin.
This has been Colin Dixon with nScreen Media.